here we're gonna do a march, anti-substance abuse. A lot of kids are into drugs, so we have to support them so that they can go out in drugs.
I'm of the strong conviction that drug abuse and substance abuse is wiping out our country at a quicker rate than HIV. So we need to create more awareness. We need to start talking about it even more because Batu Babangata, they're struggling with this thing. They're scared to come out because Batu Batloring. If you remember, that's how we used to be with HIV. We used to have relatives, but we realized that needs to come to an end. We need to put our hand up and say, I'm struggling. And the more of us put our hands up and say we're struggling and we admit that we're struggling, it's when we can come together and start fighting this demon.
When they started to tell me about this initiative, I was on it and I wanted to support, because obviously I have a kid as well. So if I'm not taking part of this thing, it can affect my kids one day.
I could have been at church listening to a beautiful sermon, but I decided that I cannot do that when the children of my country are dying of the scourge of drug abuse. I mean, Bana as young as 10-year-old, Kodikolong, are being sold the drugs. And I have come here, Lena, to stamp my feet and say no and no.
My message out there is to the youth that they should not conform into substance abuse and drugs, and that what Kabelo Mabalen has said, that it takes one generation to be silent for the next one to be wiped out. So I come here and make a stand that we should not keep quiet, yet take action. And since we are catalysts of the next generation, we should start now in order to make sure our generation is actually, can actually prosper.
Ladies and gents, Arina di masks are tear gas, ne? So keep my phone, ne?
We're from Phoenix House and we think it's a very important thing that we make our voices heard, especially in the communities around the place here in the center of town. It's a huge problem and there's just not enough awareness going on, and we need to make a difference and make our voices heard.
Mangboni nyape, kahela. Mangboni nyape, aye. Sishaya round usifuna ukusiza ngoba yabona laqhubeka ukubhema inyaphe bafethu kubana nesmoke yabona. Dalan zobaleni bafethu, ozani bafethu. Ozani bafethu. If une problem bafethu ngicela nize lana sizokhuluma sibone ukuthi singasiza kanjani ne. Ngoba inyaphe ayifuneki bafethu yasibulala ngithi. Driving through the hotspots was an eye-opener, because the situation is bad, but it's until knowing and seeing it is two totally different things, and you ask whether do you think we made a difference. I'm the eternal optimist, today could have gone without us having gone there, but we did.
This country currently, we all say this country belongs to all who live in it. I say this country belongs to all who love it, because all who live in it don't love this country. South Africans and foreign nationals included. I'm not here trying to start a xenophobic war, but it's true. There are some South Africans and some foreign nationals that do not love our country. And they're getting involved in the illicit trafficking of drugs. They're selling nyaupe to our children, and we're letting them carrying on to trade. This needs to come to an end. I'm asking you all here today, what is our legacy? We've just traversed the streets of Johannesburg right now. There's people selling in there. We need to see more arrests. We need to see harsher sentences. These people need to be put away. And I know that it's a team effort. It's not only up to you. It's up to the judiciary. It's up to the prosecution. But I'm just pleading that at your level, do the best that you can do. Thank you very much.
As the police, we are going to commit, and we committed, we are going to work with you. And my brother has just mentioned here that let's all be in Impimpi's. If every one of us can be in Impimpi's, we will defeat this problem, this challenge that we are having.
I'd like to encourage the communities to blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, we will die no more. Blow the whistle so that the cops, the long arm of the law, can apprehend the people getting rich of the tears of our mothers and fathers and the suffering of our children and the starvation and everything.
I have a lot of friends who do drugs, and for me coming here, I hope it pushes them to push for a better life.
I want to be that generation that will have an impact to my future generations coming through, so that they'll come to a country where there's no drugs, there will be impact of works and great things that are coming forth here.
If you're not infected, you are affected by drugs. I'm here because I've got a son who's affected by drugs. So just maybe today will change his life.
I'm living proof that there's hope. I was in the clutches of drug abuse myself. My mother is here today. She can testify that some days she didn't know. She was just waiting for the phone call. Somewhere, you know. So if I can apply the principle, even you at home, it's not too late to ask for help. Somebody can help you, we can help you, and you'll be okay. So there's hope.
I went out to people and they helped me, you know, to get me hooked with people who could help. Someone who could get in touch with you, Masikela, and say, you know, Kabelo's mother needs help. That's how it started. It started with me. Katlogela, you know, self-blame, embarrassment, and everything that goes with it, and said, Ke batla thuso as a mother. And parents should come out and seek help.
When drugs come into your life, they destroy your ambition. They destroy even your trust in God. They destroy your trust and love for your own self. They make you a stranger to your own love in terms of your family, your children, your sisters, your brothers.
I'm 14 years clean this year. I can't just sit and enjoy my, sobriety without helping other people or trying to help other people get out of the clutches of this monster.
Just make the choice to embrace dying ewewe batlang for your life, to get your life back. Just make that call.
Kirintwan, put up your hand. To ask for help is a sign of strength. It's not a sign of weakness.
You spend money on a habit that gives you nothing but death.
I say, do not sell your soul to drugs.
Let me show you how much Fela ngespono no samaningi yegele swiding igniga bonko mwami yadi yelede ubakelenge dela riskebe siyilwelede desinai ayola bopari bebe chebe ngihlale ngisendelene nenyazo ukuthi hlala uzibuza mhlambe nama substitute trust issues nama excuse my love for you untouchable ngiyafunga nasi is true emntana umuntu kala weshunyuka namloko khereza uphande upress upusha nama I'm blessed cause you the one I guess it people I'm selling fezekila sentences for me learning for better or worse I will go with the sugar nest but all these do the Chris rumors about the babies